In the depths of a taiga forest in Russian Siberia, where the shadows of old trees created a blanket of darkness, stood a forgotten church. The locals avoided this place, considering it cursed. Legends told that the spirits of antiquity dwell within its walls, and the church itself was a gateway to another world. A young researcher, named Artem, was a passionate adherent of everything mysterious and demonic. Rumors of a sinister temple attracted his attention, and he decided to go deep into the taiga to uncover the secrets of this ancient place. Artem arrived in a village surrounded by taiga forests and mystery. He learned that the locals avoid the church, considering it a cursed place. But his passion for mysteries and uncharted territories overcame his fear, and he headed to the place at dusk. According to local legends, the church was built in honor of an ancient pagan god who lived in those places centuries ago. But then dark occult rituals were performed in the place, which helped to free the demon. It is said that the demon still roams around the temple, and whoever dares to enter faces its curse and power. Artem entered the church, feeling the gaze of unseen eyes upon him. The light of the month was shining through the cracks in the walls, creating ghostly shadows. The explorer's footsteps echoed off the old stone walls, as if answered by the spirits of the past. As he penetrated deeper into the room, the atmosphere grew heavier. The air was saturated with the indescribable odor of antiquity, and the silence was so deafening that you could hear your own breathing. Suddenly Artem felt a cold breeze blowing, despite the lack of drafts in the church. His lantern flickered, as if invisible shadows had run across his path. He slowed his step, sensing something unseen waiting for him in the darkness. When he reached the center altar, a faint whispering sounded in the room. They were inhuman voices warning him that he had broken the inhibitions leading to the demon world. In a dark corner of the temple, a shadow began to form, taking on human form. It was a demon, a creature with eyes glowing like coals and wings creating a sinister atmosphere. It looked at Artem, penetrating his soul, as if reading all his secrets. The demon began to speak to Artem, whispering words unknown to the human ear. The music of fear and temptation sounded in his voice. The demon offered Artem knowledge of the past, present and future, but this knowledge had to be paid for. Artem hesitated. His mind was in a daze from the demon's inhuman strength and terror. But fear awoke in his soul, fear of what he was about to discover. He refused to make a deal with the demon and decided to leave the church. When he stepped outside, the darkness of the forest greeted him and the church disappeared from sight as if it had never existed. Artem was left with the memories of his encounter with the ancient demon, and how he refused the tempting offer of knowledge. Now back in the human world, Artem realized that the powers that lurked in the dark corners of the church remained with him. He witnessed that the boundaries between the spirit world and the human world can blur, leaving behind traces of mystery and fear.